and welcome back finally to a new video on my channel. This time it's really just a really huge welcome back. I'm very sorry there has not been a new video in such a long time. I just really decided to, instead of just kind of make a break, just really make a bigger break. I wanted, or I wished that I had planned it a little bit more so that I would have been able to make a little video about that I am taking a few weeks off. But instead it was just kind of a accidental and then too late to say anything little break. The reason for the break was mainly a lack of time to film and edit. I actually have I think about 2 or 3 videos which are pre-filmed for this time because I knew I did not have time to film anything, but then I did not have time to edit those. So the main reason is that my boyfriend and me, have been moving into our first like real flat together, which is very exciting and which is where I'm filming now. So if the sound is a little bit strange, that is mainly due to that, because we do have actually pretty much settled in, but it's not really done yet, and I think that it's kind of still a little bit echoey in here. So I'm currently filming in our living room. You do not see anything about that or of that because it's still kind of chaotic and nothing is 100% finished. I hope that I can show you a little bit of it soon. If you're interested in something like that, let me know in the comments down below how I'm living, how we are living, and I would love to show you and to tell you a little bit about it. So, but today, first of all, I just wanted to say hi again. I'm back now. I hope that I will be back with a regular video like once a week or maybe more often in the future, and that I hope that I can keep up the schedule and that I will be able to just film a video every week, edit a video every week, upload a video every week, so that it's not this kind of unsteady schedule which nobody can rely on, including me, and I hope that I will be able to do that. So very sorry that there has not been a new video in so long. I'm very happy to see you back here, and I wanted to show you all the little things that I have been loving the last month. Regularly there would be a favorites video at this time of the month, so I decided to just do one and just throw all the last month into one. I don't even know, I think the last one was a March favorites, but I think my last video actually was a favorites video, so I'm sorry about that. But here I am back with a new video and showing you all the lovely things I have been loving over the last few weeks. So I have all my lovely pretty products. I collected them in this little bag, which is a Zoella beauty bag from last year's summer collection, I think. There's going to come a video about this year's last Zoella beauty collection, which I actually pre-filmed for the time we are moving, but unfortunately I never edited that, so that's going to come soon. So first, first of all, for skincare, I have this amazing product here. This is by the brand Lumine, I think, and this is from the Vallo Light Nordic Sea range. So the Vallo, I think, is one of the ranges, and this is the Nordic Sea Glow Reveal Peeling Mask, which contains vitamin C, white Arctic cloudberry, fruit acids, Arctic spring water, and it is suitable for all skin types. Also says on here that you have 87% naturally derived ingredients in here, and I have talked about the brand Lumine before. I'm a huge fan so far. Everything I tried is really lovely, very nice for the skin, and very comfortable and really lovely. I do have dry and slightly sensitive skin, especially when it's colder, but now at this time of the year my skin is just happy and everything's nice with it. Very thankful for that, touch wood. So this is just one I really wanted to try. I don't remember who it was, but somebody, probably maybe Victoria from In The Fro, talked about it and thought that it was very nice and it sounded very intriguing, so I wanted to try it. So this is a mask which you put on, if I did not say that, but it says peeling mask. So it says here, apply a generous amount on dry, clean skin, avoiding the eye area once or twice a week. Leave on for 10 minutes and wipe off with a damp cloth. Then rinse skin with warm water. I really enjoy it. It makes my skin actually glowing. Maybe not after the first time you use it, but after a few times you use it, it just glows so much. It feels healthy and plump and very nice. So I really enjoy this product and I can only recommend it. It says for all skin types, so I guess it's suitable for all skin types. I can only say it for dry and slightly sensitive skin that it's actually quite nice. Okay, so for face makeup I do actually have two little products that I wanted to throw in here. The first one is a little bit on the line between skincare and face makeup, so I thought I'd throw it in light right now. And this is a primer. This is by the brand The Ordinary, and clinical formulations with integrity. You probably have heard about them. They have many amazing products which I really want to try. This is so far the first one I tried, and I have actually been quite nervous the first time I tried it because it's just such a different product in itself. The packaging is very nice, it's very clean, it's very clear, straight lines and everything. This is now the high spreadability fluid primer. Spreadability enhancing lightweight surface smoothing primer, which I read is amazing for dry skin if you put makeup on afterwards. It supports makeup adherence, visible surface texture and hydration. And one thing I really can say is that this is so spreadable. The teeny tiniest little bit goes such a long way, honestly. I'm using this now since, I don't know, probably 2 months, and it's hardly anything gone. This is the little bottle you get. This is how it looks. So it does not look like a typical like makeup product itself. It looks more like something medicine-y maybe. Then you have this little pumpy thing up here, which is not necessarily something special. But then the formulation, it's really thick and just quite unusual. It's not like strange or anything, but it was so unusual that I have been quite nervous and anxious to try it the first time, but I'm so happy that I did. This is such a lovely product. I can only recommend it to everybody at least who has dry skin and has problem with like strange looking makeup over the day. It's just if you have dry skin, it's hard to put makeup on if you really want to wear a real like foundation and not just a little bit of a CC cream or a little bit of concealer or something like that. Foundation just crumbles over time. That's just something that happens, probably not only to dry skin, but I know it from my skin that I have these areas around the nose, here, and all around the mouth area and to the sides there, that it really crumbles very quickly, and this just really slows that right down. I'd never actually timed it, how long it stays on. I actually realized that I said, oh, my makeup still looks good at night, and not like I'm wearing it 5 days in a row or something like that. So highly recommend that. I love it a lot. Product I'm having here is my new absolute favorite foundation, which I wanted to try for the longest time, and I just never got to it. I never could afford it or never thought actually that it's worth it, but now that I have it, I love it so much and actually think it's worth the money. It's by NARS. It's my second NARS product I think I own, and this is the Sheer Glare foundation, so nothing new at all. Something many people love and many people already talked about, probably in favorites videos and reviews and such. But I've just finally got to it, and I got this in the shade Mont Blanc Light 2. I love this so much. It's just, the first time I used it, I was quite surprised because it's a really liquidy formulation, and you really cannot just put it on your hand because it just runs everywhere. It's really liquidy, and therefore it's not super easy to use it and to apply the first few times maybe that you use it, but you get used to it actually so quickly, and I'm so happy that I got it. And I do know now, after not using it like over 10 times, I do know now that I want to repurchase this as soon as it is empty. What I really want to get for it is a little pump. There's a little pump you can get besides that. So the regular foundation comes without a pump. This is 30 milliliters, so actually quite a normal amount of foundation in a bottle, I think. But it comes without a pump, it just comes like that, like a normal bottle would be. It makes it a little bit harder to work with it, of course, and especially because it is so liquidy. So I really want to get the pump as soon as possible, or whenever I have the chance to. So this NARS Sheer Glow Foundation, everything about this is amazing. It works very nicely with dry skin, perfectly together with the ordinary primer. It's very easy to blend once you get a little bit used to the very liquidy foundation. It stays on very nicely, and it just looks so lovely, and I just really highly recommend it. It's so worth the money, really. So if you want to save up for a high-end or high-endish product, I can highly recommend the NARS Sheer Glow Foundation. It's very, very nice. This one, the Lemurs Perfect palette, definitely going to be a favorite of this whole year this year. I did not get too many new eyeshadow palettes this year so far, because I do have so many and I really want to cut back and makeup spending a little bit and save up for maybe a new designer handbag or something like that. The Brunch Date palette, which Zoella created together with Clolorpop Cosmetics, that whole collection, I got the whole collection. I also filmed a video about that. I did a little makeup look with the whole collection. I don't know if I'm going to upload that because it was kind of a spring makeup look, and since spring is over now, it might not be worth uploading it. If you want to see it, let me know in the comments down below. I used the whole collection for the makeup, and so you could see everything in the collection and how amazing it is. But I can actually say now, without talking about the rest of the collection, this Brunch Day palette alone is so worth everything you could especially spend on it. But I don't even think that it's over €20. It's very affordable. This is how it looks on the inside. You get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 eyeshadows. I would say 4 of them, 5 of them are more like matte or satiny. 4 of them are very glittery and the others are slightly shimmery, satiny. And the pigmentation is insane. Tiniest little bit goes such a long way. I still haven't tried all of the shadows in here, especially the blue one, even though it's just my favorite blue ever. But I have not been brave enough to try it yet. But all the shadows I tried so far, I love them so much. I would definitely, if I go on any holiday this year, I will take this palette with me. The quality, especially for the price point, is so amazing. And so far, every of the eyeshadows, every single one of them, stayed on my eyes such a lovely long time, even without a eyeshadow primer. I hardly ever use an eyeshadow primer. They stay very nicely, they blend perfectly. Even the glittery ones look very nice over a longer time. They do not rub off or fall off quickly, they do not vanish. They feel very, very nice on the eyelids. So formulation is perfect, staying power is perfect, blendability is very, very nice. They work so nice together with each other and with every other eyeshadow. I just really love it. I can only really highly recommend this. So for brows, I kind of did not experiment too much over the time, but I have a new brow mascara actually. Brow This Way Brow Styling Gel with Argan Oil by Rimmel London, and I have this in the shade medium brown. It's this teeny tiny little product, but I think actually that's 5 ml in, so a normal amount of product in there, and I just really love it. It's so quick and easy. I have the same product I have with every newer-ish brow mascara, that there's always a lot of product on this little worn thingy, so I always have to get rid of some, because if I do not, it's always kind of hard to not smudge it everywhere if there's so much product on. So I try to get rid of it, but it's just another amazing brow mascara. I'm just a brow mascara fan because it's so quick and easy, and there's hardly anything you can really do wrong. Nothing beats a brow mascara. This is my one and only Chanel lipstick, and I think my one and only Chanel beauty product in general. I just really just wanted to see what all the fuss is about. I do know it now because of this lipstick. It has been the lipstick I just wore pretty much every day over the last few months. Whenever I just wanted to throw something on which is very wearable and suitable for every occasion, I chose this. This is Rouge Allure Velvet. It's the shade 62 Library or Libre 62. I just love it so much. So worth the money, definitely. It's so comfortable, stays on very nice long time even though you eat or drink. It's really comfortable, very easy to apply, so smooth and soft. Highly recommend this, huge fan. Guess what? For my makeup removing category, I have the Liz Earl Cleanse and Polish, because what else? And okay, so let's see. For fashion, I do have actually one little skirt here. I cannot show you in length, of course. How will I do that? But it is one which I had in a haul, in a recent haul from Zara. It's this one with this beautiful floral pattern on. It's like it's a midi length, A-line skirt, and it's not necessarily the skirt itself. It is, of course, I love it. I wear it very often. It's so easy to style, very preppy or more casual. It's very easy to wear it exactly the way you want it, but also just really love this style of skirt. It's a little bit like a 50s skirt at the moment, and try it a lot. It's very wide and bell-like, and I just love it a lot. For accessories, I have a little handbag here. It's a little bit late that I show it to you because I actually had a promo code I could share with you. I wanted to share with you, but I don't think that it's still active. I will leave it in the description box down below so you can get a good amount of the GHC Lusso collection. This is the one I chose. They came to me on Instagram and asked if I would love to get one. I did not get this for free. I just got it quite a huge amount of percent off, like 50% off or something like that. They do have handbags in this size, mainly all actually real leather and very nicely made. I love this handbag a lot. I get so many compliments already on this specific bag. I will leave the links down below, so maybe you can still get these percent off, which I shared with you on Instagram. So maybe you want to follow my Instagram, because first of all I always share things like that over there, so maybe you want to go and follow me on Instagram. That would be amazing and very lovely. But I do not want to share this bag for that here, because I do actually not think that this promo code still runs. I just wanted to share with you because I love it very much. It's perfect size. It has this long dark brown, quite broad strap. Inside it's actually quite simple. It's just this bigger kind of compartment, and I just really love them a lot. They are very sturdy, very lovely, very nicely made. Give this little like bug or bee or something on it on the front here. Very pretty. I love them a lot, and I'm actually thinking about maybe getting another one over there, because I think the value and the you get for the money is actually quite nice. So I don't think there's any handbag which is over 250 euro, and if you consider that it's actually good quality, very nicely made, feels very high quality, I think that's a good price. So yes, so this is my favorite accessory. Okay, so let's see what I've been watching. I have watched a lot of Game of Thrones last month, of course, with the season 8 coming out. I watched everything on Sky, so I had a Sky ticket of Abo over there, and I realized that I stopped watching around season 5, so I had to catch up to. I decided to not watch season 8 before I have seen everything else. So I did that and never got actually to season 8. I think I saw the first episode of season 8. And then decided, because of the new apartment, I wanted to save a bit of money, so I decided to end the Abo I had from Sky Ticket. So I never got to watching season 8, but I loved everything else. It was very, very addictive, but I kind of never got to season 8. So, but everybody says it's horrible, so it's probably not that bad. And also I have been watching a lot of Bones again. So Bones is just a season which might be in my next favorites again, because you have 12 seasons of it, and I'm now currently in season 8. And you know, when I started talking about that, so it will take a while until I have seen every episode, but I still love it a lot. So Bones and Game of Thrones, perfectly coordinated words. Both I have addictively. I have binge watched both of them quite a lot. So for food, I do actually have once in a while something, and it is Affricates. I love them so much. I'm so happy they are back. Last month I ate like strawberries all the time, because strawberries are my first #1 favorite fruit. But after that, I think these little guys are very, very closely. I always compare them to apricots I ate when I was like 7, 8 years old in Italy, and it's hard to beat that. But are they not so pretty? So for random things, I have been really, really loving Jimmy Fallon on YouTube and his We Love Music like impressions. Especially those, I love those, or his like dance battle videos. So Jimmy Fallon in general, I've never seen it on TV, because of course I have German TV and not any American TV. But Jimmy Fallon on YouTube, my favorite to watch whenever I wanted something to love or something interesting to watch. So gaming, I have nothing in particular. Actually, there's no game I played addictively or something, or nothing new, so nothing there. But I do have something for reading, and it's actually a magazine. I actually wondering why I have never mentioned it before, and it is called Food Boom. This now is a cooking and baking journal, kind of. I am big into trying new recipes. I have so many books. We do have quite a lot of these Food Boom magazines already. I really just love them a lot. So this is the newest edition. This is summer 2019. You get this, I think, 4 times a year, and there are just so many amazing recipes in here. Very, very creative, very, very different. Just a whole new look on some of the typical recipes, and they always have the most beautiful pictures. It's very, very inspiring, and also they have also sometimes these little like tutorials in. And they also, what I love a lot about that is they kind of always divided in 2 categories, meaning weekend recipes, meaning they take a lot longer, and weekday recipes, which are a lot quicker, and I just really, really love that idea. I don't know if you can get that anywhere else than in Germany. I highly recommend it. Okay, and this has now been everything. Of course, I've talked again the longest time. I really wanted to make it a little bit shorter, but I think I say that since the beginning of my YouTube channel. So I hope that you enjoyed this little video, and as soon as everything is settled here, I would love to show you a little bit of our new flat. Me as an interior designer or interior architect, maybe sometimes. I personally think I work in that field, think it's very, very interesting to look into people's homes a little bit. Of course, it will take time until we have all the furniture, because we cannot afford everything at once. So it's going to take a while, but I think a few bits and pieces I might be able to show you sooner. So if you would like to see that, let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to let me know what you've been loving over the last month or weeks, what your absolutely to die for product was, and what you could never live without. And I will stop now, and I hope that you enjoyed this video, and then I will see you again soon in my next video, after you maybe subscribe to my channel down below. That would make me very, very happy, and I will see you very soon. So take care, have a wonderful time, enjoy summer and the sun, and yes, bye.